Ready for another round? It's Brewsday Tuesday. Here's DreZ and Big Nate.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh, Lord.
Brewsday Tuesday continues, and it is indeed still brought to you by the Cellar Restaurant and Six-Pack Store in downtown Blacksburg. We are celebrating Dark Chocolate Day with some chocolate-inspired beers. What happened over there?
So, if you remember in the first segment, the beer sprayed me in the face. Well, I wasn't paying attention. This is the Blackwater Series Nitro Hot Cocoa Imperial Milk Stout.
Oh, yeah, it's
from
a
Southern
nitro.
Tier. And it's a nitro, and I wasn't thinking. So, you know where it does that thing where it... I was like, oh, it's going to blow. It didn't, thankfully. Still a pristine top, but that was a scary moment.
I guess that means it might have one of those little balls dangling in there at the end
We're
afterwards.
going to have to check.
We'll have to find out. But so we're doing the chocolate thing. So like you said, did you give the whole rundown on that? You might as well
I did
while
not.
you're at it. So.
Southern Tier's Blackwater Series Nitro Hot Cocoa Imperial Milk Stout Ale with cocoa powder and natural chocolate and marshmallow flavors added, which is just fascinating.
So it's more than just chocolate. It's got a lot going on. But
10% ABV.
That's,
Its color is
that's why I
black.
got it. That's why.
Its body is creamy heavy. Oh, I'm intrigued to know how someone would describe my body. Creamy heavy would not be the adjectives I'd go for.
One would hope not.
Low, moderate bitterness, and its volume's 9.6 fluid ounces. Of course, this is a 12-ounce can, which means there probably is a ball, but a lot of that's also air. It's also made with lactose sugar, so...
Really? It says that's 9.6 fluid ounces. I don't know. I guess I've never really thought to look at the cans with the nitro cans, and it would be less than 6 ounces.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I never really thought about it. But you wouldn't think it'd be two and change less. Huh, interesting. So I have the Stone. I know we talked about, how do we pronounce this again?
Shakavesa.
The Shakavesa Tres Leches, which is an imperial stout inspired by Mexican hot chocolate and tres leches. So stout brewed with chocolate, coffee, pasilla peppers, vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg, rice, and oats. So this one could be a little spicy. I might even read the rest of it. So 2 Latin American inspired treats meet in the silky smooth, luscious creation. Stone Shakavesa, is that what we said?
Shakavesa.
Started out as a coffee and spice-laced tribute to the Oaxacan hot chocolate, and this year our brewers took it to the next level by taking the traditional confection of tres leches as an additional influence. 2 different inspirations plus 3 leches. A treat equals a treat of all 5 senses. This 2 plus 3 is one-time variation of our beloved holiday release, so indulge while you can. We certainly won't judge. So this is usually a holiday release then, huh?
Yeah. I did not know that.
It says age at cellar temperature or below. Well, it was in the fridge, so I think it's okay there.
And
this is coming in at 8.5%.
And Stone's what? Out in California, correct?
Correct.
So where they get no weather that would warrant, hey, let's have hot cocoa here.
Well, I mean,
it's very inspired by hot cocoa.
Yeah, I mean, the Stone that I went to, I know there's a few because they're such a big boy. Because there's the one in Richmond, but this one is brewed and canned by Stone Brewing in Escondido, California. Escondido, California. I don't know. Very heavily Mexican influence, I would imagine.
I burnt out all of my pronunciation on Shakavesa.
Shakavesa, we'll take that. But so this should have some spice to it. It should have some chocolate. And basically, it sounds like they threw everything under the sun into this thing.
Have you had Mexican hot chocolate before?
Maybe.
I may have to make you some. That's
I don't know. So it's
solid
chocolate,
word.
but then they make it a little spicy?
Yeah. And it balances out really well.
Well, we learned last week that you are a hot chocolate fan. That's what you said you put your Baileys in.
It's true.
I'm not a big hot chocolate guy, but maybe you can win me over. I mean, you made a damn good cap espresso, which I usually don't drink coffee, so I bet you could do that to it. And I did notice that. So this is a Stone, And actually, I think no, I guess it's just the stone. But the tab, has the cool little gargoyle.
I love that. It's
troll
such a
dude.
small touch,
but it's fantastic.
but it looks so cool.
And on the can, you can see it has sort of that. What is that? Like the kind of Mexican Aztec.
Yeah, it's their
like the calendar.
the art style.
Very cool stuff. So, what were we talking about?
Hot cocoa.
I knew that this was going to be one of those shows,
this
man.
became a hot cocoa segment real quick.
7.3% is the smallest beer. We have a 10, we have a 9, 8.5. This is going to be a day I might need to call BB to come pick me up because I don't know, man. This is some big beers.
It's a good day for it. This might make me switch to chocolate full time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm real. So the thing that I'm noticing about this nitro hot cocoa is that there is marshmallow flavors added. Now, obviously, I don't want to discuss the process that would probably be entailed with breaking marshmallows down, but this tastes like a chocolate Rice Krispie treat.
Ooh.
Which
ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right up my alley.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So it's dangerous.
Yeah, I can imagine, man. So now, and it's a nitro too. So that means, you can tell from the lacing on that, and it should make it
creamy.
Extra smooth. Like I'm not. Again, I know I said it a million times. Stouts, porters, not big on the dark beers, but usually the nitro ones make it a little bit more tolerable because it does make it nice and smooth. It's kind of like the version of like I don't drink coffee, but an espresso. It's like that much smoother and nice and.
It's all about eliminating bitterness. I think is that the whole philosophy behind that mindset, because they do nitro coffees a lot, nitro cold brew, nitro iced coffee, and it's all about removing that bitterness, which kind of an espresso machine does the same thing because it gets so hot and it goes so fast that it doesn't have time to sit there and absorb. So I would be intrigued. Do you know of any like nitro IPAs?
Oh, none really come to mind.
Because
I
guess
definitely give it a go.
I guess when you're drinking an IPA though, you kind of want that. Like I don't know if I would want an IPA that's smooth and creamy.
Yeah,
it might be a little off-putting because part of what it's got going for it is that like crispness.
Maybe some of the milkshakes. There's got to be a nitro like milkshake IPA or something.
That's gonna be our new mission: is find a nitro IPA.
Yeah,
probably be horrendous.
That would be cool to find. I would definitely give it a go. But yeah, few and far between, I'm sure, even if they do exist out there, without question. So, yeah, I don't know. It's going down all right.
Oh, it's so good. And I do want to applaud, and I don't know if they did this on purpose, but there was a certain coffee company, and I think this is exactly what they were going for. There was a certain coffee company that a lot of people have visited.
They definitely are knocking off Starbucks there on that logo.
And they use, the logo, the imaging, Starbucks kind of uses the similar background. I'm not sure if anyone in marketing thought about that, but you could very easily stock this right next to the iced frappuccinos convenience store.
Yeah, you can definitely... you're allowed to kind of do a spoof off of logos and stuff, right? Or I don't know. I don't think that's enough that they could get them for copyright infringement or anything.
I don't think Starbucks is in the market to do that. They're
they are.
Every corner.
Sure they are.
I could drive 10 minutes and hit 3.
Yeah, I know. But, I know that
they don't need to waste time with that.
They do, though. Because I remember there was that Nathan For You episode where he opened up the not Starbucks store. And basically they just knocked off the logo and said, this is not Starbucks. And it was huge. It was probably his most successful Nathan For You bit that he did. It got news coverage and they were selling the coffee cups on eBay for $300 and crap. But did you ever watch Nathan For You? That might be a dark.
Have not.
It's pretty funny. I think it was a short-lived.
But now I have to check
pretty
that
short-lived.
out.
It was a Comedy Central thing. He would come up with these stupid kind of ideas to help out struggling businesses, and that one was by far his best because there was a line waiting for people to go in there and get coffee from the not Starbucks store that they rebranded just some mom and pop coffee shop.
No, that sounds right up my alley. I was a big fan of that subversion comedy, which I think is exactly kind of what that is. I'm always a big fan of like System of a Down's the cover that had "Steal This Album."
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that subversive mentality. So I do wonder if that wasn't Southern Tier's effort here.
Yeah, probably. But, successful at least, and it sounds like it's pretty damn good. We could probably go ahead and untap these, which is what we like to, keep track our beers with, the Untapped app. It's free. You can download it. You can friend us. DreZ Drinks is my handle. I'm glad you did the spiel last time because I still don't really know exactly what yours is.
Big Nate Danger.
Big Nate Danger. You'll
just find me.
No more horror radio show or whatever you said.
Horror show radio. Yeah, you'll never find it. Just Big Nate Danger.
Big Nate Danger. Big Nate Danger on the old Untapped. How you feeling about that Southern Tier?
I mean, it's most of my cup is gone. It doesn't taste like beer at all. It tastes very much so like something you would buy at a Starbucks.
Did you say that one's 10%?
This one, it's 10 even.
Yeah,
it's 10%.
That was the big boy of the bunch.
and it tastes like a chocolate Rice Krispie treat that is very, very creamy. I'm gonna have a hard time with this, but 4.75. It's incredibly solid, easy drinkable, smooth as hell.
All right, I'm looking forward to giving that one a go. Over here, the Stone. Oh boy, Cerveza, Shakavesa, Tres Leches. Not bad. I would say this is probably my least favorite of the bunch so far because I'm just gonna assume that yours is better, but it's still pretty damn good. I mean, it's got that little bit of a spice to it, but honestly, I think it's just the fact that it's up against pretty stiff competition. That it's really, I'd probably be gloating about this one if I wasn't drinking, these other awesome like the Rogue, the Sycamore. Those were delicious chocolate beers. And again, this sort of has it says it's Mexican hot chocolate, which, not really my thing. The stout, not really my thing. Tres Leches, I still don't really know exactly what that's about. Is that like milk or chocolate or
Leches
coffee?
Milk, so three
That's
milks?
3 milk. I don't know. Still, all that said, it's not bad beer. This is still pretty damn good. I'm going to give it a 4. But unfortunately, that's the lowest rating of the day. If the lowest score you get on a Brewsday Tuesday is a 4, that's a pretty damn good day.
Yeah, it's still getting its degree.
I'll say it like that. But yeah, so happy Dark Chocolate Day. Celebrate accordingly. I know that we did. And I'm looking forward to another round next week with you, my man Nate.
Let's have some fun.
All right, we'll take a quick break. We'll get back with the tunes right here on 105.3 The Bear. You should stick around.